deliver and donate the leftovers to local animal shelters. So our fur babies who are still in search of their forever homes can still benefit from that as well. Now, we work with incredible nonprofit organizations, okay, to make this happen, again, through one of your purchases here. We work with Backpack Friends and No Kid Hungry here in the United States of America, as well as Akshaya Patra in India. And so it's through these partnerships that we're able to really keep this business alive, okay? We started it in 2017 in Jaipur, India. We later expanded to our home country, and boy, oh boy, have we really made a difference with over 58 million meals delivered so far. I don't know about you, but I honestly can't imagine 58 million meals. I can kind of picture in my head 500. I can kind of picture in my head 1,000. I don't really know how to picture in my head 58 million meals and counting, okay? Guarantee by the end of this year, we're going to hit another number and a new number, and we are just making a difference, okay? You guys know I love giving back as much as possible. My family, taught me to do that. My brother and my sister, all of us, and I know that here at Shop LC, from our management team to our corporate team to my very own peers, DJ and I, we care about that a lot. Okay. So read up about that at shoplc.com, and you'll be glad to know that you're shopping to look good. You're shopping to feel good, but more importantly, you're shopping to do good. And I think that's really amazing. Okay. So why should you care about garnets, right? First of all, they're beautiful. I mean, that's hands down. All these pieces that we're going to be showing you, whether it's the mint garnet, the Arissa rhodolite garnet, whatever, all these garnets, absolutely amazing. But there are different reasons to own garnet in your fine jewelry collection. Number one, the varieties of garnets are going to give you varieties of colors. Maybe again, you're looking at burgundy, maybe you're looking at maroon, whatever the case is, that's a lot of versatility, okay? Also, according to ancient lore, garnets used to be used as a protective talisman, okay? I think that's really awesome. But even if you don't believe in that ancient lore, I think we can agree garnets are pretty. So they're fun to wear, and I think that's awesome. Okay, so I love that. Now, garnets are going to register about 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs scale of hardness, and so you're going to have something ultra durable. And that's exactly going to be the case for this first item that DJ has set up for us. This is actually going to be a Tanzanian wine garnet ring, okay? Now, I want you to pay attention because along the outer halo, you are going to have some white zircon. Now, this is not to be confused with cubic zirconia. This is not to be confused with any other gemstone. It is indeed your white zircon. Zircons come in different colors, but this is your white, and I think it really adds a lot of contrast, okay? Now, another reason to love garnets is because garnets are going to be very high on the high brilliance factor. And in fact, believe it or not, they're actually going to have more fire than a diamond, okay? That's pretty crazy. That's some pretty tough stuff. I mean, that's pretty impressive to outdo a diamond in fire. That's fabulous, okay? These are all natural garnets. And the cool thing is that this first opportunity that DJ has for us is going to be a set. You get earrings and you get a ring. So you have the zircon in the halo of the ring, and then you have the studs in the garnets, okay? So the studs are going to be oval-shaped garnets. They're going to be held together by 4 prongs. You're going to have your push backs, and then you have the solid post studs. So I definitely love that. And then here's a close-up look at the ring. As you can see, it's going to be comprised of a gorgeous halo, and that halo is going to have round zircons. Now, the ring is going to have an oval garnet there smack dab in the center. And then if I show you the under gallery, you're going to have a signature D there for DeJoy. So it is delivering the joy. Love that. Now let's talk about the metalwork, okay? The metalwork here is going to be delivering that fabulous platinum over sterling silver. And this is a total of a 2-carat 65 ring and earring combination. Now we are going to have it available in another gemstone. I believe it might be tanzanite, but for now we're focusing on the garnet because that's this whole show. But an absolutely luxury luxe look at an affordable rate, right? Because it is here at Shop LC. So I love that. Absolutely beautiful. That color of the garnet, specifically here in this case, is going to be coming from that pomegranate color that we see in the fruit, which is so yummy. By the way, add it to your guacamole. Trust me, I used it at a I saw that at a restaurant. It was so good. I tasted it. It was fabulous. Love pomegranates. And yeah, that color is where it's derived from. That name, okay? So I think it's so beautiful. Hands down, a natural opportunity, okay? And you're really going to appreciate that. Now, because you have that solid sterling silver foundation, that means these babies are going to last forever. If you wanted to pass these down, you definitely could, but there's so much opportunity for a piece like this. Now, currently in the global trading market, your silver price is going to be between $60-ish, $70-ish, United States dollars. And that's important to know. Sometimes it fluctuates up, sometimes it goes down. It just depends. Right now is a good chance to get in on silver like this, not to mention your platinum, okay? Your platinum is absolutely fabulous as well. Platinum right now in the market is going for $1,800 to about $1,900, again, United States dollars. So this is important, my friends. Get in on it while you can. Do you remember those days when, a burger was what, 50 cents, a dollar, whatever the case is? I hear my family talking about that sometimes. I can't imagine that. I remember like certain, Happy Meals being way lower than they were today. Think about that, but in your fine jewelry. Imagine that you're getting in on this platinum over sterling silver, precious metals, and then precious gemstones for not $500, which is your estimated retail value currently, but rather at your shop low cost price. That's going to fall at 84% savings. That means that for this combo, yes, you're getting both the earrings and the ring. You're looking at a price point, a one-time payment of $79.99. Okay. I love this piece. It's fabulous. Right now we have the ring available in your sizes 5 all the way to 10. No half sizes available at the moment. Sorry about that, but still a good opportunity. Okay. I can tell you we have about 15 left in your size 7, about 13 left in your size 8, maybe 4 to 7 left in your sizes 9 and all the rest. So not a lot because these babies are getting scooped up quick because you love them. Okay. I encourage you to check out those verified buyer 5-star reviews by actual folks who have ordered this combination already, whether it's for themselves, whether it's for a loved one, and you can see firsthand experiences on how they love these pieces. Okay. I love that. Now, if you use the Live 25 promo code, okay, you just plug that in at your checkout and then you use the budget pay. Well, all of a sudden you're getting a better deal. All of a sudden your payment is going to look like $14.99, and that's going to be dispersed over the course of 4 months. Okay. Now, something I want you to keep in mind, budget pay is not a credit card. Okay. I'm not trying to get you to sign up for a credit card on a Saturday. There is no interest. Okay. You buy a car, you have to have interest. You buy a house, you have to have interest. Here, there is no interest on your budget pay. Third, we are not looking at your credit score. If you're trying to build that up, no worries. Understand. We're not looking at that. And then also, you don't even have to wait to get approved. It's not like we're saying, hey, sign up for budget pay, see if you get approved. Fingers crossed. No, you sign up, you're good to go automatically. Okay. It's just a way to work things into your finances. And you can do that for this combo. So listen, if you're interested in this combination, I want you to comment down below shop 1, SHOP1. No spaces in between the word shop and the number 1. It's actually displayed right there. All you have to do is put it down there in the comments section and we'll get you some more information. It does not mean you're making a purchase right now. It does mean that you're looking to read up about the specifications, read up about the characteristics of this piece. Okay. So one last look there at the ring and the earring combination. We are going to be moving on to your shop 2 item. And as we move on, I want to let you know, if you have any questions, you can always comment down below. We are here. We're live. We're in person. We're going to see your comments in real time. If you comment down below, we're happy to assist you. And we also have a personal shopper number. Okay. So listen, no other at-home shopping network has a personalized shopping number like this. They might have a number to their studio. They might have a number to their front desk. You can see what they're about, what hours they have. But this is a personalized assistance hotline, a lifeline. You don't know how to use budget pay? Call this number. You don't know how to shop on the live stream? It's confusing? Call this number. You want to order a ring and you're not sure what size you are or what size your loved one is? Call this number. You want to order something, but you want to split up your payments across multiple cards? That's fine. Call this number. This is your number for anything that you need here on this live stream. For anything, honestly. Okay. So it's going to be 888-835-2237. It will be displayed throughout the chat down below. So you can always go down there, copy, paste it, write it down, screenshot it. If you want to take a screenshot here, I'll move my head for a second. But just a lot of fun to be able to have someone there with you to go through the process of shopping, because shopping is already fun in itself. Okay. So that's awesome. That's our first item. I love that it's a combo set. Very, very nice. You don't see that always too often. We're going to move on to your shop at number 2. Okay. Now with this shop number 2 and all these items, actually, so far, nothing's on clearance as far as I can see so far. So what does that mean? That means that you actually have a 30-day inspection period that you get to take advantage of. Okay. So if you order something, okay, this is your second item. If you order something like this, and you're not completely satisfied for whatever reason, okay, you can send it back to us. As long as it's within that time period, we will give you your money back, okay? Now, I am pretty sure that's not going to happen because we're very confident in these pieces. I mean, just look, set your sights on this, my gosh. But it's nice to have, again, what I say, the added confidence of that. So keep that in mind. Not to mention, we are not dilly-dallying. No. We are shipping within 24 hours. You are going to get shipping handled within 24 hours. And then you'll get your item delivered sometime ASAP thereafter. Okay. So I love that. Now, I do want to let you know we accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. A lot of different ways. Maybe you have one method of payment on your phone, another method of payment on your tablet, etc. Totally understand. We're here to help you in whatever you need. Okay. So feast your eyes on this. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. You have an oval opportunity. This is actually called your trilogy ring. Okay. It's in Tanzanian mint garnet. It's also going to be a part of your DeJoy collection, and it's a premium garnet set of 3 ovals. What do I mean by premium? It is not a marketing word. In this case at Shop LC, it's not something we just say to make it sound pretty and fancy. Premium. No. Premium means that it is set apart from the roughs when it was collected at the mines. Premium means that it is set apart to be good enough quality, clarity, saturation, all of the above to be worthy of your fine jewelry collection. It is not a marketing word at Shop LC. Maybe somewhere else it is. Here it's not. Okay. The reason this is premium is not just because of that super good quality of the roughs, but also because you have diamonds. Look at that. Alongside the shoulders here, your diamonds. These are real, mined, natural diamonds that come of the earth. Think about that, right? God created the earth birthed these beautiful diamonds. 75 points is your total carat weight. This is your tri-stone. It's a promise ring. This can be a promise to yourself for something in your life. This can be a promise to a loved one. This can be a promise to anything, to God. It doesn't matter. You decide. I always say jewelry tells the story that you wanted to tell. So you decide what this means, right? Maybe the ring represents your 3 children, your 3 grandchildren, your 3 fur babies. Maybe it represents your past, present, future. Maybe it represents faith, hope, and love. Today, present, tomorrow, however that goes. You decide what it means, okay? Now, it's going to last you a long time. I guarantee that, okay? Because you have a craftsmanship of rhodium over sterling silver. Whew, fabulous, okay? I love this. Now, of course, this is a garnet, but it's in a mint green color. So take a look at that, right? The mint green color is so beautiful. It's going to be one of the rarest garnet colors. So first of all, you're getting that. Also, there is a highly sought after opportunity for colored garnets. Well, actually just colored gemstones in general. So you're getting that as well. And the diamond here is not imitation. It is not simulation. It is the real deal. Okay, a 3-stone setup. I absolutely love that. Now, something like this mint garnet will usually have origins tracing back to maybe East Africa, of course, Tanzania, that Kenyan belt, wherever the case is, right? Somewhere around there. So to think about the trek that the garnet made from that part of the world to your jewelry box, to your mailbox, to your jewelry box, and then to your finger, right? I mean, it's just absolutely incredible to know that you have real deals, the real source here, a soft green, a subtle beauty. Now, that color is going to come from trace elements of vanadium and chromium inside of the crystal lattice. That's why it has that gorgeous color. I personally think it's a gorgeous contrast with the iciness of the rhodium over sterling silver, as well as the iciness of the diamonds. Beautiful in every way. Now, those diamonds are going to be in your baguette form, okay? This also is sometimes referred to as your ballerina style because it looks like the tutu spreading out on the ballerina's attire. So I think that's really beautiful as well. If that reminds you of that, well then, hey, you have a bright metal finish, absolutely beautiful. Prongs are going to be holding together everything here in place. Inside the band is stamped DeJoy 925, and of course that 925 represents 92.5% purity of the metal. And green gemstones are usually going to be tied to renewal. They're usually going to be tied to growth. They're usually going to be tied to prosperity. So there's a lot to love about this in every single way. Maybe your favorite color is green. Maybe it's not. For me, green is very nice. Getting out in nature, enjoying yourself, enjoying the sun, beautiful. This is a balanced proportion. One of those ovals is going to measure, I would say about 3 to 4 millimeters in the height. And then in the width, actually, I'm measuring the outer one. It's about 2.5 millimeters. I'm measuring this one right here because this center one is going to be a little bit graduated in size there. Okay. So I actually like that. I just noticed that. Very, very beautiful. I love it. By the way, the rhodium is going to prevent against oxidation. So that's always great. And the mint supply of garnets is not as readily accessible as maybe some of the other garnets that we're going to be showing you in the purple color. Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful limited demand for a gemstone like this. Look, right off the bat, in your traditional retail stores, your traditional market stores, jewelry stores, you're going to be looking at least $500 for something like this. Okay. Look up after the show, type in everything that this ring is, and you will see. But at Shop LC, we're offering it to you for 73% savings. That's going to be $119 with 99 cents. So you know what I'm going to say? We don't stop there. Shop low cost with only one opportunity to get low cost opportunities? No, we're going to offer you multiple ways to save money. So off the bat, you're getting 73% savings. You didn't do anything for that. You didn't lift a finger. You just came here to Shop LC. That's what we do. It's in the name of the game. Second opportunity to get low cost on this ring and all the pieces. Live 25 promo code. That gets you 25% savings on top of the existing 73% savings. Third opportunity, budget pay. Remember, no interest, no credit checks, not a credit card, no approvals necessary. You sign up, you're good to go. Budget pay, that is going to be $22.49 dispersed over the course of only 4 months, okay? So I love that. This is going to be your shop 2. I can tell you we have 8 left in size 6. We have 8 left in size 10. We have 6 left in size 5. 18 left in size 7. 16 left in size 8. And 8 left in size 9. After that, we are completely sold out. Will we get more in stock? I don't know. Okay, so this is going to be your shop 2, SHOP 2, with no spaces in between the word shop and the number 2, and you're good to go. All right, we're going to move on, my friends, to something that really speaks a lot of meaning. Okay, I love this piece. It's going to be in your cross motif. Now, the cross is going to be the most universally recognized motif on planet Earth. It doesn't matter what country you come from, what language you speak. Once you see the cross, you know exactly what it means. And if you're wearing a cross, maybe for you, same thing as me, it represents whose you are. It represents faith, hope, and love. But above all these, of course, is love. Okay? So to me, this is very exciting. I love things that stand out. I love things that are shiny. I love things that are fashionable. But more so, I love things that when I wear it, it reminds me of something greater, right? So I love this. For me, this is everything. For you, maybe it's the same thing, or maybe for a loved one, right? This is your cross ring, my friends. It is also going to be crafted with the most beautiful roughs of your Orissa rhodolite garnet. And guess what? You actually got some rose gold here. So that's going to be made with copper alloys, and that's what's going to contribute to that rose hue. Now, this is going to be 18 parts gold, rose gold, of 24 total parts. And this is a really, really good opportunity to own real gold laid over that sterling silver. Okay, it's a fabulous ring. I mean, just incredible. I'm going to measure this width right here. That is going to measure about 1.5 centimeters. And then I'm going to measure the diameter of one of those rounds of the Orissa rhodolites. And that's going to measure 2 millimeters. Everything here is going to be held together by prongs. It is a fabulous ring, a 2-carat 20 opportunity. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, maybe like a raspberry glow. I really think the rose gold is contributing to that raspberry glow. It's absolutely beautiful. The Orissa variety is usually going to be coming from India, okay? Of course, varieties can come from all over the place, but this one usually is going to be coming from India, and that region is going to be a region that is specifically known for sourcing some of the most beautiful, clean, bright rhodolite garnets that are around, okay? I love it. This ring is going to be a symbol of your faith. It's going to be a symbol of protection, divine protection, and also your identification, right, spiritually. So I really love this. Maybe you're having a hard day. You look down at your ring and you're like, you know, everything's going to be all right. You know, maybe you're having the best day ever. You look down at your ring, you're like, oh, thank you, right? I mean, it means whatever you want it to mean. I love this piece. If you have some other pieces, pair it up with some other rhodolite necklaces, earrings, whatever the case is. Maybe you have a cross pendant that you wear every single day. This can be it for you, right? I mean, a multi-stone layout. You have all your rounds held together by prongs. This is made in the United States of America with that Indian influence, okay? Beautiful in every single way. Now, this is going to be a part of your Joy collection. Again, you're working with 75% pure gold mixed in with alloys for that durability. And usually this color is going to be associated with love. Maybe this is your engagement ring. Maybe this is your promise ring. Maybe this is, you know, a non-traditional wedding ring. Who knows? Everyone has a different style. Everyone loves different fashionable pieces. And I love that. I will tell you what, though, religious themed jewelry, especially in this market, is always going to be consistent, surpassing the trends, okay? So this is a ring you can wear every day, all day, no matter what. The problem is that we only have a few sizes. The problem is we only have sizes 5 to 10. And from what I see here, only about 1 to 7 left in each one of those sizes. So You're going to need to hop on this as soon as possible. The only size that we have a decent quantity in is your size 8. We have about 23. But I will tell you what, we start to worry when we have less than 2,000 left in stock of any given item. So to say 23 is like, okay, but it's still not good. We are going to be selling out of this as we are doing so right now, okay? So this is what you need to know. On the market, okay, if you go to those fancy jewelry stores on the cruise line ships, you go to the fancy jewelry stores at the airports, you're going to be looking at least $400. But here we're offering this to you for 63% savings. That means $134.99. So if you implement the promo code, implement the budget pay, all of a sudden you got yourself a beautiful 18 karat vermeil rose gold ring over sterling silver with a beautiful gemstone like this for $25.31 over the course of 4 months. Do you wait that first month to get this delivered? No. You have 3 months of payments. You pay the taxes. We will cover the shipping for you because it is an online order over $50. Okay? So comment down below shop 3, SHOP3, and we will get you some more information on this piece. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put that down because we are going to be moving on. We have another ring to show you. On this show, again, we're going to have an array of rings. We're going to have some earrings. We're going to have some necklaces. We're going to have some bracelets, all of the above, okay? But this next piece is going to be a little bit of a geometric design. I really love it. It kind of reminds me of the Art Deco period from the 20s and 30s. I love that influence, usually going to be inspired by, of course, flat out geometry. I don't love geometry in math, but I love geometry in jewelry. This is beautiful, an octagon shape, and it is bezel set. And then look at that halo. Whoo, baby, you got yourself some moissanite. Now, moissanite was discovered in a meteor crater, okay, by researcher Henry Moissan. It was never meant to be used in fine jewelry. It was literally just like science coming in at the right time, and then we took advantage of it as people, okay? So this is really, really incredible. Moissanites, and you have round moissanites there held together by prongs. Yeah, by prongs, and then, of course, the bezel set Arissa rhodolite garnet. This is actually called your Passion Regal ring. I don't know about you. When I look at that, I do think of the word regal. I think that whoever puts this on, I don't know, it looks like a king or a queen ring. This would be great for gentlemen and for ladies. You're going to be working with 75% pure vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver with alloys in the mix. Now, this is Mozambique garnet. So guess where it comes from? Mozambique. Okay, this is a beautiful region known for beautiful gemstones like this. So I love that. Here as well, you're going to have more fire-producing gemstones than a diamond. And moissanite is actually going to have more fire than a diamond as well. And so you now have 2 gemstones on this one ring that produce more fire than a diamond. Who would have thought? So you have diamond-like sparkle without the diamond-like price tag. This is a royal court ring. This is something they would wear before you were born, before I was born, in those royal courts. My friends, what a beautiful deposit known from the Mozambique region. Absolutely incredible. The emerald cut, even better. I think it just makes everything stand out, then some. Your height of just the emerald is going to measure just below 1 centimeter, and the height, including the halo, is going to be just above 1 centimeter. Okay, so I love that. Very, very nice. If I measure, including the halo, the width, that is going to be just, it's actually just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't know. It's because I'm getting confused of the cropped edges. Do you see that there? It's kind of hard to, I don't know if I should include the cropped edges or not. I don't know. If you guys want to see the specific measurement with the cropped edges, let me know. Or if you want to see it without it, let me know. I don't know how you guys want me to look at that. But overall, actually, DJ, can I see the millimeter size for that one? Sorry. Excuse me. The millimeter size for this? Okay, thank you. Okay. Here we go. Instead of dealing with the cropped edges, I'm just going to tell you the garnet specifications. That's a 9 by 7 millimeter minimum size. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell with the cropped edges how you can look at it, but either way, absolutely so beautiful. Now, I know I mentioned on the Mohs scale of hardness, thank you, DJ, that this is going to be a durable piece. It absolutely is, and I mean that because of that Mohs scale. Not to mention, this piece is also going to be going pretty quick. It is a size 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 opportunity. Sometimes we have the half sizes available. This time we do not, okay? So a really, really beautiful piece. And the band thickness as well measures about 2 millimeters. So, you know, there's no distraction along the band. There's no other gemstone there. It's just pure beauty all throughout. It hugs your finger in the most magnificent way. Inside also is going to be that stamp of a signature D for de joy. And this is a 5-star piece. It is a 5-star rated item, okay? I love it in every way. There's going to be a nice amount of light added in through the pavilion. So that's going to mean extra light flow. And again, this is going to be that geometrical essence. So I really love that. There's a gorgeous aesthetic about this, especially because you are getting 3 carats. Now, most folks in their lives will only go, there are a lot of studies that we've looked at, and most folks won't even own half a carat of any gemstone in their whole lives. So for you to be able to say that you're going to be the proud owner of a 3-carat ring like this means that you're in that 1% club. That means you are standing out, my friends, a distinct center stone, a distinct metalwork, and something that is going to last you for a long time. Take a look at that profile. Look at that table lift. A true piece, a true beauty, falling in a $700 tier. Remember, Shop LC offers you those top tier, top grade, top quality items at a fraction of the cost. And in this case, that fraction is going to look like 81%. Okay. So what does that mean for you? That means $134.99. Okay. And DJ showed me a 9x7 millimeter garnet, not to mention the halo and the crop corners and everything else. You add that all together, you are getting such a deal. Okay. So when you incorporate that with the Live 25 promo code, as well as the budget pay, that is $25. Think about the last time that you spent, let's say, $30 on anything. Maybe it was a tank of gas. Maybe it was fast food. I don't know. Maybe it was a copay at the doctor's office. But to say that those things did you good, right? You needed them, but they're gone now, right? The moment passed. But here, for less than $30, you're getting something you can keep forever, something that you can pass down, something that is going to really, really leave a mark on your jewelry collection, on your wardrobe, on your smile. My friends, this is $25.31. And that is over the course of 4 months on your budget pay. So this is incredible, okay? Absolutely incredible. Again, if you need help finding your right fit, let us know. We will help you out. Call that personal shopper number. It's in the chat below. Comment down below, actually, shop 4, and we'll get you some more info. I will tell you we have about 2 to 12 left in each one of these sizes. After that, we are sold out. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to move on from your yellow gold. Remember, this is 75 parts of gold. To your rose gold. This actually, the next one is going to be also 75% of pure rose gold. You're going to have a base of beautiful sterling silver. Very, very nice. And this is actually your Malawi magenta garnet. Now, the Malawi is going to be one of those pretty rare garnets, okay? And not everyone's going to have immediate access to the Malawi garnets, especially when we talked about these on our national television broadcast last time. It was like, whoa, everyone was paying attention. The fact that we even have this in our fine jewelry collection is wild, okay? Maybe you want to call it magenta, maybe you want to call it purple, violet, whatever you want to call it. I know for sure we can agree that it's beautiful. It's absolutely fabulous, okay? This is a gorgeous champagne opportunity with the Vermeil rose gold. And I love that you're working with a double halo here, okay? Because you're going to have moissanites in there in a double halo opportunity. And then along the shoulders, you're going to have 3 rows all in your rounds, okay? Everything is going to be held together by prongs, absolutely beautiful. And it's a gorgeous halo design. Now, the Malawi region is going to be your East African region. And so a lot of these garnets are going to be coming from that, African region in general. But it's really, really nice to know that you're getting something with this specific variety of the color shift, okay? Garnets are kind of like zircons and diamonds, where they can come in all kinds of colors, yellow, blue, everything. But this particular garnet is going to be one that we are talking about where you get your, again, maybe I want to call it violet. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. And these are micro prongs. So you can't even see them. They are just there to make it look and appear as if the gemstone is floating on your finger, floating on the band. This is a romantic ring. This is a premium feminine ring. It is dainty. It is tiny, but it is mighty. Make no mistake. The height, including the halo, that is 1 centimeter. Actually the width, including the halo, that is just under 1 centimeter. And then you measure just the garnet, that is 0.5 centimeter in the height. Okay, so really, really beautiful. It's kind of like that twilight palette, again, with the champagne tones. You are going to have a really good thing with that sterling silver, because that's going to really be a good foundation there. This is a gift-giving ring. In my family, we just celebrated my mom's birthday. I know we have Father's Day coming up. We have gosh, I mean, just everyone has anniversaries, milestones coming up. And then just because, right? Sometimes you just want something just because it makes you feel good. So think about those occasions as you're looking at this ring. Think about yourself as you're looking at this ring. You work hard, you deserve it. Halo designs like this also are not too easy to come by when it comes to beautiful gemstones. And so a lot of people are going to unknowingly pay at least $700 retail for this without knowing that Shop LC is offering it to you for 81% savings. And so that is going to be a really good thing for you to know, right? It's a really good thing for you to know. That's $134, okay, with 99 cents. And of course, that's before you even use the Live 25 promo code and the budget pay, which is a good deal, because overall, that means you're looking at a payment of $89.99. And that's going to be a really, really good chance for you to own a Mozambique garnet and moissanite, which just was discovered in a meteor crater. I actually just saw there was a meteor crater recently in Houston, Texas. There was a meteor crater recently in Ohio. Okay. So to think about something like that, a scientific phenomenon, and then we get this and we use it for our jewelry. What? That is crazy. I love, love, love this. I love the gemology behind it. I love the science behind it. And I love the design behind it. We have 17 left in size 8, 3 left in size 10, 5 left in size 5, 10 left in size 6, 19 left in size 7, and about 7 left in size 9. Okay. No half sizes on this one either. Sorry. If we did, I would let you know. Now, one more thing before I move on. This is a buy more, save more opportunity. So let's say you get one of these for $134 and change. Well, how about 2? If you get 2 of these, that's 5% off. That's about $113. Now, even more, let's say you get 3, right? If you get 3, that's even more savings. That's 10% savings. So implement that. Maybe you're going to get one for yourself and one for a gift. Maybe you're going to get one for yourself and one to donate at your charity auction at your local church, at your gala, at your fundraiser. Okay. For a cause that means something to you. Whatever the case is, my friends, buy 1, get great deal. Buy 2, get 5% off. Buy 3, get 10% off. So that's awesome. Okay, so comment down below shop 5 and we'll get you some more info. Okay, we're moving on back to our Tanzanian mint garnet. Okay, this is going to be a beautiful sparkle hoop earring design. Hoops are always going to be in style no matter what. I am not a betting girl at all, but I will bet that these are going to be in style no matter what year it is. Okay, beautiful in every single way. The hoop is going to measure about 1.5 centimeters in that diameter, and then you're going to have round mint garnets held together by prongs. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you're going to have 5 mint garnets. As I say, jewelry tells a story that you wanted to tell. What do I mean by that? For me, if I had these earrings, it would represent each one of my family members. Dad, mom, brother, sister, me. Maybe it would replace me with my puppy, Leica. But either way, whatever it means to you, this is awesome. Some people like 5 stone jewelry items because it represents the 5 elements of the earth: wind, fire, rain, etc. So really it's up to you. And maybe you don't want it to mean anything deep. Maybe you just want it because it's pretty. I totally understand that as well. Hoop earrings have been around forever and ever and ever and ever. Ancient Renaissance, ancient Victorian era, ancient Edwardian era, ancient Egyptian era. Forever. They've been around forever. Gentlemen wear hoops as well. Ladies wear hoops as well. Everyone loves these pieces. They are prong sets. They are 5-star rated items. Obviously, this is going to come from the Tanzanian belt, that Kenya belt. So beautiful. I've never been there. I've seen pictures. A lot of our hosts have been there. Love it. Okay. Again, imagine the trek from there to your jewelry box. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? This is a clean gemstone. Look at the clarity. That is beautiful. That is a fresh, modern look. Absolutely beautiful. And hoop silhouettes. Maybe this is going to be your statement piece. All right. I'm wearing hoops right now from Shop LC. Maybe this is going to be, an accessory. You know, whatever you want. I mean, this is beautiful. Again, I say do not to be afraid to mix and match your metals, my friends. There is so much opportunity there. And I think that's awesome. Now, if you wanted to pair these hoops with your shop number 2 Tanzanian Mint Garnet Trilogy ring, I think that would be awesome. Look at the way that looks together. Absolutely beautiful. I think there is so much opportunity there. Absolutely. Okay. So don't be afraid to kind of pair things together, see where it falls. You know, if you wanted to pair one of these up with your Rissell Rhodolite garnets as well, Who cares? Have fun. Don't give yourself strict rules when it comes to fashion, my friends. Look, if you take your earrings, which are going to be your shop one combo, and then you have this as your statement piece, and you have multiple piercings like I do, and use your wristlet road like Garnet earrings. Poof, look at the way the colors look together. That violet and the mint. I mean, that is just spectacular. So have some fun with it. These are made in the United States of America, a part of your DeJoy collection. They are light to weight as can be. You don't have to worry about them tugging and snagging and pulling and messing with your hair, which is good because you can wear these all day at work, at school, dropping off the kids, going to your appointments, going to the dentist's office, going to the grocery store, going to a gala, whatever the case is. These are rare to find because of that mint opportunity. You're going to have that foundational 92.5% purity of the metalwork, and overall, again, 18 carats of vermeil yellow gold. Okay, now gold is surging in demand. Your price per troy ounce right now is $4,500 in the global trading market for the United States dollar. So that fluctuates. At one point, maybe like a month ago, bless you, it was at maybe $5,000, $4,500, and then it went to $5,500 range. And now we're down. Now we're down to about $4,500. This is the time before it goes back up, and it will go back up. Not to mention, again, the price per troy ounce of the sterling silver. So green gemstones are surging in demand. The metalwork is surging in demand. The mint garnet is remaining undersupplied because, again, the mines are not always going to supply something like this. Kind of think of it like your Sleeping Beauty turquoise, right? It's becoming increasingly rarer to find. So beautiful. And by the way, if you love emeralds, I say this is a great emerald alternative. Okay. It's going to have a lighter grade, obviously, but it's a beautiful emerald alternative, especially if your favorite color is green. So this is awesome. Look, I'm going to tell you what, if you go to the marketplace and you do your research on what something like this is, literally look up a mint garnet with hoops, with real gold, with real silver. Look up the carat weight. Put all that together. Just go into Google after the show and you will see your starting point for something like this is going to be $800. That's a starting point, my friends. Starting point. It will go up from there, okay? But here at Shop LC, we're offering it to you for 83% savings. Why? Because we've been in the business over 40 years. We have many resources and networks and connections to be able to skip the middleman and give you this deal. A deal which falls at $134.99. So again, you already know, use the promo code, use the budget pay, in which case all of a sudden this is $20. Whoa, $20 and 24 cents over the course of 5 months. Okay. So we have 53 of these left at the moment. Not too many. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's actually not a lot. You're going to want to hop on this as soon as possible. Okay. Shop number 6, my friends. What a great deal. Okay, we are just about to hit our 3 p.m. Central Time mark. So I want to say welcome. If you're just tuning in, Danielle Banda here. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and everywhere at Danielle Banda TV. I am the same exact handle everywhere. Super easy to find me. More importantly, follow Shop LC on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. If you have any questions about what we're showing you here, these earrings, or what's coming up next, your Shop 7, let us know. Drop a comment down below. We will see it in real time and respond in real time. No waiting necessary. Or call your personal shopper number. I encourage you to put that personal shopper number in your favorites list. Plug it in your phone. I have my mom and dad and my brother and sister and Aunt Dolly at the top of my phone in my favorites. And maybe, just maybe I have the local pizza place and Shop LC. So maybe you guys can have something like that too, with all your favorites list, and make sure Shop LC is at the top, okay? 888-835-2237, a fabulous opportunity to get personalized assistance. Okay, good news and bad news. The next piece, it's a great deal. That's the good news. The bad news, we ran out of size 9, okay? So if you're size 9, I am so sorry. But consider putting this ring on another finger, right? You have opportunities, my friends. You can put this on your middle finger. You can put this on your index finger. You can put this on your pinky finger or your thumb. It does not matter, okay? This is a beautiful ring. So don't worry so much about the size 9 being gone. We still have your sizes 6, 7, 8, and 10 currently. Again, no half sizes here. Sorry, this show actually doesn't have any half sizes so far. So keep that in mind, okay? But a beautiful ring. I mean, take a look. This is going to be a triple row ring. You're going to be working with white zircon, again, not to be confused with cubic zirconia. And this is going to be an Banda diamantoid garnet. Absolutely beautiful. It is a premium garnet, and you already know what I said about the word premium. It's not a marketing word at Shop LC, at least. It's a premium gemstone that was good enough quality, clarity, saturation, all of the above to make it to your fine jewelry collection. At Shop LC, we don't work with anything below AA. We don't work with anything below a AA grade of gemstones. So you know we're giving you the real deal in everything. Okay. So this is beautiful. Now, the Banda garnet is going to be a super high dispersion. Okay. What I mean by that is it is still, just like your Arista rhodolite garnet, going to have more fire than a diamond. You know what I mean by that is when you're holding it in this particular light here in the studio, or maybe you're outside in the sunlight, and you get that just perfect lighting situation, it's gonna have that dispersion. It looks like a rainbow fire. Don't you love that? That is beautiful. That's what you're getting here. High clarity material, my friends. Oh, such a beautiful piece. Okay. Now the Ambanja is going to come from the region of Madagascar. Okay. A beautiful modern source for those high quality Ambanja demantoid garnet gemstones. These are going to be rounds in your demantoid garnets, and you're also going to have rounds in the zircons. Now, everything here is going to be held together by prongs. Absolutely fabulous. And there's going to be a slight tapering in the band towards the back, okay? So really, really nice. But that front, that width is going to measure just about 1/2 centimeter. And the white zircon is going to add the brilliance output. So really beautiful. Now, the thing about demantoid garnets is that they were really prized, especially back in like the Russian kind of imperial 19th century type of jewelry. And they have remained a staple piece for fine jewelry in contemporary designs, okay? I love that. This is a band ring, so you can stack this baby up. If I pair this with your Shop 2 triple stone, your trilogy ring, look at the way that looks. I'm actually in love with that look. I think that's beautiful. And that's because I'm mixing rhodium over sterling silver with 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. Again, don't be afraid to mix and match those metals. Look at the way that looks. I think that's awesome. But if you wanted to have a little boldness, a little pop of color, then mix it with your Shop 1 opportunity. And that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful mix as well. You have the mint and you have the garnet, the Arista garnet. I mean, that's amazing. So again, I say, don't knock it until you actually try it, okay? Have some fun with that, my friends. I also want to let you know, I think this is, again, sold separately, but have fun mixing and matching with these earrings that we just covered in Shop 6. Your Tanzanian mint garnet sparkle hoops. Whoo! Look at that. I mean, it kind of looks like a match made in heaven to me. My goodness, this is beautiful. It is a fresh look, my friends. And even if you wanted to wear it alone, you can. Okay, there's so much opportunity. Now, the thing about demantoid garnet is it is going to collect, or it is going to have a collector's interest for a lot of different reasons. Number 1, it's a collector's gemstone. Number 2, it's rare. Number 3, it's a limited supply, etc., etc., etc. I could go on. So to have a collector's item, you would think you're going to pay a whole lot, aren't you? Right? That's the thing. You would otherwise if you weren't here at Shop LC. It remains one of the most undervalued, high dispersion green gemstones in today's market, my friends, and you are not going to pay nearly $900 for it like you would anywhere else. Here at Shop LC, we're offering it to you for 86% savings, and that means $119.99. Okay, so when you use the Live 25 promo code as well as the budget pay, that's going to be $17 actually and 99 cents. Imagine $17. My goodness, $17 for a real gold band over sterling silver for 2 real gemstones, and one of them happens to be a high collector demand. Again, the only bad news is size 9, and technically there's no size 9. And technically that's not even bad news because, again, you could wear this on any finger, my friends, okay? Have some fun. And by the way, if you wear it on your ring finger, the reason it's called your ring finger, because of, weddings and engagements and stuff, is because the ancient Romans used to believe that the vein connected from your ring finger all the way up to your heart. So it's pretty cool. But even if you don't believe in that, I don't know. I'm not a scientist or a doctor. I don't know if that's true. But it's kind of cool to know that they thought that and that it kind of just stayed over time, so it's really beautiful. Maybe pair this up with your wedding ring or whatever the case is. It's fabulous. We only have about 2 to maybe 9 left in each one of those sizes, so keep that in mind. This is going to be your Shop 7, SHOP 7. If you comment that down below, we will get you some more info. All right, we're moving on, my friends, to your Shop at 8, okay? This is going to be a fabulous opportunity for a necklace, okay? We are going to have another necklace later on in the show. It's going to be a pendant, and this is going to be a beautiful necklace to feature your ant hill garnets. All right, this is exciting to talk about. Your ant hill garnets literally were, you could say, mined by ants. Can you believe it? It's crazy to think about. The mines, traditionally, when you think about diamonds and Sleeping Beauty turquoise and all these things, humans went and mined them. Well, with anthill garnets, little ants, yes, the ones that bite you when you go ouch and you have like an itch all day long, those ants brought these garnets to the surface from the ground. And it's crazy to think about. Yet, their hard work, we appreciate because we ended up using those garnets in fine jewelry. That's why it's called your anthill garnet. This is also going to be a premium grade, okay? So you know it's going to be of the best quality. So good job to the ants. And then also you're going to be working with diamonds. Actually, I see 3 diamonds here. Now, these are going to be round diamonds. They're all in your bezel set. And then the garnets are going to be in your pear shapes. Now, some people call them pear shapes. Some people call them dewdrop shapes. Some people call them teardrop shapes. Whatever you want to call them, they are in that shape. And then you have a stations necklace. This is why it's called stations. You have little stations. Boom. Garnet, diamond, garnet, diamond, garnet, and then a garnet at the bottom with a diamond in between. Okay, stations right there. Now, these are going to be your lab-grown diamonds. Now, I don't ever want you to fall for this. When someone tells you, oh, lab-grown diamond, that's not a real diamond. Oh, no, no, no. You put your finger up, you say, actually, they are real diamonds. Okay, lab-grown diamonds are the exact same chemical composition, atomic structure, scientific circulation as the mined diamonds, okay? So what I mean by that is it's just a difference in where they grow. Let's say you have a flower. I am not a green thumb at all. I am kind of keeping one of my plants alive at my apartment, but that's it. I don't know anything about plants, but I do know that if you have a plant and it's grown, let's say in your backyard or your garden or, I don't know, in your kitchen, and then you take the same concept but a plant that's grown out in the wild somewhere. They're both plants. Not one of them is not fake just because one's grown in the wild and one's grown by your assistance at the house. They're both plants. The difference is one was grown in a controlled environment, aka your garden, I don't know, your kitchen, your backyard, and one was grown in the wild somewhere. But they're both real plants. Maybe one is grown in a greenhouse. Still, it's a real plant, even though it's grown in a controlled environment. Same thing here. The diamond in this case, all these diamonds, 1, 2, 3, were grown in a controlled environment. Now, lab-grown diamonds are real diamonds, as we've just established, but here's the good thing. They're going to be offered because they're grown in a controlled environment. Instead of waiting years for them to, be ready to be mined of the earth, you're waiting maybe a couple weeks to months, depending on what kind of diamond it is. Okay? So that's awesome. Number 2, you're getting it offered to maybe 30 to 70% affordability, a fraction of the cost compared to mined diamonds, because, it's a little bit easier to come about. And also, number 3, these are born through 2 different technologies, right? Now in the world, we have AI, we have driving cars. I see those all the time. It's always scary, but also really cool. Like technology's evolving, right? Same thing with jewelry. You're using chemical vapor deposition and or high pressure, high temperature technology to be able to deliver a beautiful diamond here. Okay. So that's awesome. So yes, I tell you, the ants brought the garnets to the surface, and then we, our scientists and laboratories, brought the diamonds here. They are real diamonds. They have GH grading, which means near colorless, which is awesome. And they also have SI clarity, which basically means the inclusions are like minimal and to the naked eye. Unless you're going to be walking around with a magnifying glass staring into the diamond, you're not going to see any inclusions, okay? Although I personally like inclusions because I think it's special. It makes you who you are, kind of like your scars, kind of like your freckles. I like it, but overall beautiful. And this design is called your flowing vine necklace, okay? It's a really, really beautiful flowing vine opportunity in your stations. This is going to sit at maybe 18 to 20 inches on the neckline. You're going to have an extender. So, a lot of room to work with there. And a lobster claw clasp. Really, really beautiful. The clasp is going to be stamped 925 because of that foundational power. And I will tell you right now, this is a $400 necklace. But if you don't want to pay $400 or going up, again, that's your minimum, you have a chance to get 55% savings. Imagine for a second you're walking into a store, any store out there in the world, and you see something you really like, and it's over half off. Chances are you're going to get it, right? Imagine that here. That's what we're giving you here. 55% savings for real diamonds, real 18 karat gold, and real garnets. That's incredible. Over 50% off, over half off. And it doesn't stop there. We're giving you that 55% savings off the bat. And then if you use the promo code LIVE25, you're getting 25% savings off of that. And then if you use the budget pay, my friends, you're looking at a payment of $32.81 over the course of 4 months. No interest, no credit checks, no credit cards, and no approvals necessary. This is a great deal. We have 72 in stock, and I do not know if we're going to order more after that. Okay, so comment down below, shop 1818, and we'll get you some more info. All right, we're going to move on, my friends. We have a lot to cover in this show. We just surpassed the 3 p.m. Central Time mark, so I want to say welcome if you're just tuning in. We had a lot of folks tuning in at the show earlier. Right now, I think everyone's maybe, I don't know, getting ready for a late dinner or something. But we're excited to offer you these great shows, great deals, and just a lot of fun. It's fun to be able to shop. It's fun to be able to shop together, and it's fun to be able to shop and not let anyone miss out on good deals, okay? Now, if you're just tuning in, again, I want to say welcome. Please visit our website. Right now, we have percentage savings on loose gemstones. Those loose gemstones we can help you create into anything that you want, whether it's earrings or a jewelry piece or whatever. Imagine gifting your loved one a piece of jewelry that you custom created. All you do is buy the gemstone, tell us what your vision is, and then we'll do the rest. So it's going to be awesome. We also have the biggest spring clearance item, or I guess savings going on, and a sweepstakes. Okay. Right now we are giving away a Grand Pell handbag, and it's so pretty. We've covered a lot of the Grand Pells on our lifestyle shows here. Very, very beautiful. So check that out. Okay. Okay. We're going to move on to a next piece. Now this next piece is oh so beautiful as well. This next piece is going to be also a part of your DeJoy collection, which actually it looks like we're kind of all in the DeJoy. Okay, no, later we're going to talk about some Luxoro pieces. Okay, and let me see. Okay, oh, and then we have a Mirage collection piece. Actually, I'm wearing that one. I'm wearing the Mirage collection. So we have some more DeJoys to go through, and then we have some Luxoros, which you know are going to have diamonds, and then we have Mirage, which is an increasing popular collection here at Shop LC. So one last look at your flowing vines design as we move on to the next item, my friends. Good stuff. Okay, now this next piece is going to be a premium Arissa rhodolite garnet. Look at that. Along the shoulders, you have 2 rows of your round moissanite, okay? This is beautiful. A 2-carat 75 ring, okay? This is actually so beautifully named. It is called your Dusk Glow ring. It's beautiful. 18-karat vermeil, yellow gold over sterling silver. You have the round moissanites along the shoulders and then along the halo, all in your rounds. And you have an oval rhodolite garnet there, okay? Everything here also is going to be held together by prongs. Some of the earlier pieces had some bezel sets. We haven't had any channel sets here, but the prongs are really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. And the Orissa region in India is where this is going to be coming from. Okay, so really, really beautiful. The round brilliant cuts, I think, really emphasize that center oval really well. It kind of reminds me of like a sunset color. You know, it's really, really pretty. Or maybe like a fiery color, like a fireplace. I don't know. Something like that. It's a very passionate color. The color proves to have the emotional symbolism of like vitality and emotional security and compassion. And I love that. Really, really beautiful. A lot of folks in the jewelry world will describe rubies, for example, as a pigeon's blood red. This is kind of maybe a little bit of that, but with maybe a little bit more of the warmth from the shadowing. But either way, gorgeous. You are going to have a slight shank tapering there, but overall a rich, dynamic play of color. And I love that. Oh my gosh, 18 parts gold of 24 total parts. A very distinct, a very alive piece of jewelry. Look at that. So, so amazing. So the vibrant tone really is what gets you here, and then followed by that gold over sterling silver, right? It's really, really an alternative to maybe a ruby, but it's offered at a fraction of the cost. You have had your heart set on a ruby, but you're like, I don't know, maybe now's not the time. Well, this is your go-to. This is your go-to. Okay, this is a fabulous opportunity for an almost a $1,000 ring. Okay, but you're getting it for 86% off at Shop LC, which falls at $134.99. So we're out of size 10, but we still have your sizes 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is a great fit. Again, if you do not know like what would be best for your ring size, then let us know. Call your personal shopper number, and if you're not sure what would be good for your loved one's ring size, then let us know. It's a visual luxury, absolutely beautiful appeal, and it's a 5-star rated item as well. Okay, so off the bat, fabulous opportunity. If you use the Live 25 promo code, I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over because I don't want you to miss out on 25% savings. That would not be good. Okay, so get in on 25% off and then the budget pay. That's $20 and 24 cents over the course of 5 months. This is a fabulous opportunity, my friends, for almost 3 carats on the hand. There's a look at the profile. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, just a really nice piece, honestly. You could pair this with any other moissanite pieces that you might have. I think personally it might fit great with that Shop 8 Stations necklace. Just look at the way that looks together. The diamonds are beautiful, and then the moissanite in the ring is absolutely fabulous as well. So have some fun mixing and matching. Really, really nice, okay? Let me see. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking also maybe like a yellow gold band ring would look good with this. But anyway, however you want to pair it, that's up to you. It's gorgeous, no less, okay? This is going to be your shop 9. We have 13 left in size 8. We have 3 left in size 6. We have 6 left in size 7. We have 4 left in size 9. And no more to go. No more after that, okay? All right, that's your shop 9. All right, we're going to move on to your shop 10. We're going back for a second to your Tanzanian mint garnet, okay? A really, really beautiful piece. I think perhaps this might be at the top of my list for this show. I don't know. We'll see. Followed by that cross ring. I think that's my favorite, but we'll see. We'll see. We still have a whole hour left to go, or just under. And this is going to have moissanite. It is a 3-row setting along the shoulders. You're going to have channel set mint garnets all along the shoulders in the center row. And then you're going to have round moissanites on the exterior rows on the shoulders. And then you have a double halo. It almost looks like a snowflake to me, okay? It's so beautiful. A round moissanite opportunity and your premium Tanzanian ring. Oh my goodness, 1 carat 10. Wow. Look at the rare color of the pastel mint color. It's so beautiful. Again, that comes from East Africa. It's floral inspired. Maybe you want to say it's floral inspired. Maybe you want to say it's, I don't know. To me, I just kind of see more of like a snowflake design. But I don't know. You let me know what you see. It's beautiful. You have maximum fire surrounding everything. This is going to come from the Kenya region, Tanzania region, that kind of area. It is specifically supposed to resemble a flower. Although, like I said, I see more of a snowflake. But it's up to you what you see and what it means to you. But that blooming design is always good. It's a symbol of renewal and regrowth and new energy, right? So I think that's a really awesome new things to consider with that every day, right? A new mindset. I love it. I love that you can pair this up with pretty much anything. You know, it's just a fabulous piece. My goodness. And it has a tapered band, so it fits really comfortably. It doesn't interfere with your other fingers. It definitely has a lot of dimension. And I don't know. I think it's a beautiful opportunity again for anyone that loves green. It's a softer green gemstone. You know, pastel gemstones like this are highly coveted. It's also going to be a really nice modern bridal kind of opportunity. Maybe your wedding colors are going to be like this mint color. I think that's really pretty. Actually, my sister's, one of my sister's best friends, Kristen, she had this color, I think, for her wedding. It was like the pastel. I think it was like this mint color, and it looked really pretty. So maybe this is something you want to gift, you know, to your bride or your bridesmaids. I mean, look, this is $159, but when you use the budget pay, that's $32 over the course of 5 months for something that's going to be so versatile, for something that's going to have such saturation, and for something that's going to have a demand that is increasing, my friends, while the supply is not so much predictable, right? Because typically over $1,000 as your starting point in the marketplace. Okay, estimated retail value. This is through a lot of figures, a lot of numbers, a lot of statistics, a lot of articles, etc. Okay, so to be able to say you're getting it for $32 over the course of 5 months is fabulous. Okay, right now I can tell you we have this in sizes 5 to 10. Honestly, nowhere in this show do we have half sizes, so you guys have scooped up all the half sizes. We're only left with the whole sizes right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is all we have in this ring. It is fabulous in every way. If I measure including the halo, that height is going to be just over half a centimeter. And if I measure the height of just the mint garnet, that is going to be just under a centimeter. Okay, so really, really amazing. Really, really amazing to be able to have something like this, and not to mention that solid foundation. Okay, so I love that. All right, this is going to be your shop 10, SHOP 10. Great deal. Absolutely. We have maybe 2 to 7 left in each one of those sizes, so not many of those either. Now, there are some cases where we have a lot in stock of a particular item. If that's the case anywhere in this show, I will tell you. But right now, that's not the case, okay? But this is your shop 10. Okay, let's move on. We have so much more to talk about. Let's talk about another Arisa Rhodolite Garnet ring. And this is going to be a part of your geometric essence. This is going to be kind of an Art Deco. Actually, no, it is your Art Deco inspiration. Art Deco designs are usually going to, oh, I like that as a pinky ring, actually. This is usually going to have inspiration from usually like gondolas, architecture, ancient paintings, vintage paintings, and things like that. That's usually where your Art Deco inspiration is going to come. 1920s, 1930s inspiration. Very geometric, very no abstract, work. It's pretty much just boom, 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 just flat out shapes. And I love that. I think there's something really nice about that. Now, this particular ring, we're going to have 2 different gemstones in addition to the Arisa Rhodolite Garnet, but for now, we're focusing on this. It's a luxury era piece of jewelry, right? It's inspired by that in every way. You're gonna have some baguette. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, they're baguettes. For a second, I was like, are those trapezoids? But no, they're baguettes. You have some baguette white zircon, okay? And then you have some round white zircon. And then you have some round rhodolite garnet, and then you have an oval rhodolite garnet. So there's a lot going on here. Let's break it down. You have one oval rhodolite garnet there in the center. That is the star power, stealing the show, held together by prongs, double prongs at that. So technically 2, 4, 6, 8 prongs, okay? And then you have one halo, your first halo, your interior halo, held together by round white zircons. And then you have a double halo, which is going to be held together by your micro prongs, your round zircons, and everything is crafted in rhodium over sterling silver. And then you have a split shank there in the shoulders. The shoulders is going to be a split shank. You're going to have a round white zircon on either side, right there. And then you're going to have one baguette white zircon in between the split shank. So really, really beautiful in every way. The overall design is going to be, again, clipped corners, so I won't try to measure that. But it is going to be pretty much like your tiered, like almost like an emerald cut. It's a really, really beautiful, okay? The white of the rhodium over the sterling silver is going to be really awesome. You have structured shoulders here through and through. The metal holds its own, especially throughout time. This is a 3 carat 40 opportunity, so almost 4 carats here. A very bold impact, strong visual lines, gorgeous silhouette. Balanced proportions. Let me ask, is this heavy? Let's see. I mean, let me ask myself. Is this heavy? No, it's not heavy. It's not even weighty. Sometimes there is something that is a little weighty. You can kind of feel the authenticity, but it's not heavy and it's not weighty. It is beautiful in every single way. And it's affordable. My goodness, it is affordable because an Art Deco inspired piece of jewelry is going way, way higher on the market, especially because it's a non-organic design, okay? It's something structured. It's bold. It's like, people love this kind of stuff. People love stuff that is just boom, 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 confident, right? When you wear this is something that brings you confidence. This is a hand that you want to shake, a hand that you want to, you want to get to know the person wearing it, a hand that makes you question who are you and what do you do? How do you have that, right? This is $1,000 on the market. My goodness, but we're offering it to you for 83% savings. That falls at $174.99. So you know the drill. Use the Live 25 promo code. Use the budget pay. That equals out to $26.24 over the course of 5 months. So amazing, my friends. Let's see, maybe 5 to 19 left in each of those sizes. Again, only sizes 5 to 10. That's it. Okay, that's your shop 11. We're moving on to a matching set of earrings. Now, they are matching identical pieces, but they are sold separately, okay? So take a look at this. This is what it looks like. These earrings are going to have your lever backs. They're going to be stamped $9.25 for that silver, and it's the same design, okay? Same deal as what I just described. They're both DeJoys. They're both Arisa Rhodolite Garnets. They both have white zircon. They're both Art Deco inspiration. They're both rhodium over sterling silver. The only difference, aside from one being a pair of earrings and one being a ring, is that the ring is a 3 carat 40 and the earrings are a 3 carat 70. Other than that, same exact deal. Let me just do a measurement real quick. The height, okay, I'm pretending that there's no cropped corners, okay? This always throws me off. The no cropped corners, I would say just over a centimeter, okay? including the halo. So really, really amazing. This is awesome. Look, just the earrings alone, that's your shop 12. Just the earrings alone are $900 value. The back is going to be open air work. You have a great use of negative space. Look at the way the light peeks through. Absolutely amazing. And of course, the rhodium over sterling silver is going to keep these babies nice and fresh. Now, this is going to be 92.5% purity of the metal, so it is going to be hypoallergenic material. So if you're like my sister and your ears bleed when you wear the cheap stuff, that happened to her before we found Shop LC, then totally understand. That's not fun. You know, I say that's a good problem for her to have because it means that she has to have the good stuff. And that's lucky for her and for all of us in my family now. Since I found Shop LC, we have the good stuff. Okay, this is hypoallergenic. It's not going to make your ears bleed. It is made for that sensitive skin, and that's very skin friendly. It's very kind jewelry. Okay, I love that. I love that you're not paying $900 for this. I love that you're getting it for $154 and change. And I love that on budget pay, that equals out to $23.24 over the course of 5 months. DJ's a mind reader, so he knows what I'm going to ask. And we're going to see, my friends. Okay. DJ's a mind reader, and so he knew that I was going to ask, is there a chance at Shop LC where we can put these items together and actually save money? Imagine that, right? Imagine you see at any store, you're just in random store outside in the real world, right? And you see two things you want. You're like, oh, I don't know if I should get two, because if I buy two of something instead of one of something, I'm going to end up spending more money, right? Well, at Shop LC, that's not always the case. In this case, you get a good thing coming. Okay. In this case, if you want to buy the earrings and the ring, you're not sure which one to buy, you want to buy them both, you're getting a bundle and save opportunity. So really listen to this, okay? The earrings, remember, retail, $900 going up. We're giving it to you for $154 and change. The ring, retail, $1,000 going up. We're giving it to you for $174 and change. So if you use the budget pay, if you use the bundle and save, you implement that. That is going to be at least $330 of savings. So what does that mean? That means for the both, you're looking at a one-time payment of $296.98. So the good thing is, even if you use the bundle and save, you actually can still use your budget pay. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And the good thing is, even with the budget pay and the bundle and save, you can still use your Live25 promo code. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so that's 3 times the savings. That's triple savings. And that's because you already got these babies at 83% off to begin with compared to retail. That is 4 times the savings now. And if you do that, you put them together with the promo code, the budget pay, the bundle and save, then you're looking at payments of $44 and 55. Sorry, actually $44 and 54 cents. $44.54 over the course of 5 months. For the both, you don't have to choose. Here's the bad news. Not everyone who takes advantage of the bundle and save is going to get to do that because we only have 6 of the pairs of earrings left. After that, we don't have any more. And I already told you the rings are going quick too. Maybe 6 to 10 left in each size. So take advantage now, my friends, while we still have a pair to give you. Okay. So comment down below shop 12 if you're interested in the earrings. Comment down below shop 11 if you're interested in the ring. Either way, scroll all the way down to the link we send you and we'll get you some more information on this bundle and save. Good stuff. Now, a reminder, if you comment down below, does not mean you're making a purchase, but it does mean we're going to send you information via a link on whatever platform you're watching on. Okay, we're going to move on to your Shop 13. Now, your Shop 13 is a fabulous ring. Also, I got to admit, at the top of my list, it is your Banda Demantoid Garnet. You already know it is absolutely fabulous with the high dispersion, with the garden-inspired design in this particular piece, coming straight from Madagascar. Let's see. I'm going to measure the height. Okay, it's kind of like an oval shape. It's an abstract shape, but it kind of like resembles an oval. The height is going to be just over a centimeter. And you have you have a triple halo here. So you have one oval Banda Demantoid in the center, okay? And that's held together by colored prongs. And then you have round Demantoid garnets in your first halo. You have slightly larger rounds in your second halo. And then you have multi-gemstones rounds in your outer halo as well as your split shank. Oh, it's a double split shank of your rounds. Okay, really beautiful. It's a clustered design, so that means it's going to be a little bit more unique. And it really, really is going to be a gorgeous composition on the hand. Okay, this is a beautiful piece. Usually a design like this is going to be nature inspired. It has that Jardín color, that garden color, Latin influence. It's so beautiful, such scintillation, such integrity in the actual metalwork itself because, again, of that 75% purity and micro settings there with the prongs. It is a fabulous aesthetic. It's beautiful, maximum surface coverage. I mean, look at how much of the surface area it covers of my finger, beautiful. And I think the thing that makes this stand out is that double split shank. I'm going to actually try to draw this out, okay? The ring is like this. There is the gemstone, and it has open negative space here, then it comes together, then it has open negative space here. That's what that looks like. I've actually never seen something like that, okay? So it's really, really beautiful. Look at that. A fabulous opportunity, my friends. You're going to want to listen to this. This is almost 2 carats on the hand. It is a carat 65. Your green fire garden ring. That's what it's called. And I see it. I see the garden. This is kind of mixing minimalism with a little bit of, it almost reminds me of the GP collection, to be honest. You have a higher complexity, a higher opportunity for that craftsmanship. And again, the demantoid garnet remains an undervalued gemstone, especially because of the higher perceived value because of that beautiful color, but then also because of the multi-stone layout with the gold and all the other stuff, right? So this mixes superbly well. So I'm really excited about this. It's a $1,400 marketplace value. We're giving it to you for 83% off. And that means $239.99. But you already know if you use the budget pay and the promo code, that's $35.99 over the course of 5 months. Now, in this particular piece, we have sizes 6 to 10. Again, no half sizes, so sorry about that. But still a beautiful opportunity. This is why you should get in on it now because we do sell out rapidly. But a fabulous green fire garden ring. Really, really amazing, my friends. I really like this piece, actually. I'm going to show you what it looks like paired up with your shop. Actually, I was going to pair it up with another one, but I think I'm going to pair it up instead with your shop 7. I'm going to flip it around real quick. Okay, this is what it looks like with the band ring, your shop 7 underneath, and then this one on top. Look at that combination. Do not be afraid to mix and match, my friends. This is amazing. This is your shop 13 opportunity. You must get in on this now. SHOP 13. What a good deal. Okay, great stuff. Maybe we have 5 to 12 left in each one of those sizes, okay? Yeah, selling out of those too. Man, in the show earlier, we had maybe a few hundred left in stock of each item, but here we're selling out quick of all these. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay attention to that, my friends. We're going pretty quick in these. Okay, this is such a regal ring. I actually have never seen this design before. It has a crown opportunity. It's going to be another premium ant hill garnet. So obviously surface collected by ants, or real ants, usually in Arizona. And so they're really, really amazing. They're very uniquely sourced gemstones. Again, who would have thought, right? Someone asks you about your ring. Oh, I love that gemstone. You say, oh, thanks. The ants brought it to the surface. Like what? Like who gets to say that? It's so beautiful. You have a mixed metal opportunity. Again, and a gemstone coming from Arizona, just like your Sleeping Beauty turquoise and just like a lot of the other United States mines, okay? So I really love that, especially if you want to support your, United States of America mines. That's really beautiful. Here you're going to have your moissanite adding a beautiful surface reflection and a graduated design. Check out those ovals, okay? You have some rounds at the end and then a graduated design into ovals, and then you have the moissanites in rounds there in the center. This is also technically considered a floral motif, and so it's a very beautiful. You can see the saturation. I mean, my goodness, it's fabulous. And the multi-stone layout is really, really nice. I'm going to show you the under gallery. It is going to be stamped with a signature D4 de Joy, a beautiful undercarriage. And this, I would say, is kind of inspired by like the antique heritage. I guess it has like an antique, almost like, I don't know, hair. I just think, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I see it as like a very heritage culture kind of, maybe Victorian era inspired piece. It is called your Heritage Bloom ring, and so it is inspired by a blooming design, but overall really beautiful. You have a very framed center approach, and again, it looks like tiny little crowns right there, and that's so unique because it has 18 karat vermeil yellow gold and sterling silver, so you're getting a dual metal tone. This is what that table looks like, and then the profile, absolutely beautiful. And United States origin gemstones are actually so highly sought after, especially when you have a vintage inspired cluster design like this, especially when you have, again, something that's brought to service by ants, and then also something that has real gold and real silver. Okay. So it's very, very, very highly sought after piece. When you put it all together, I mean, whew, it's like the most expensive ingredients in a cake that you're baking, right? It's just everything coming together is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is almost $1,200 going up. We're giving it to you for 83% savings, and that's $199.99. It can stop there. You pay $199.99, or if you want to get a lower rate, you can use the Live 25 promo code, and then all of a sudden with the budget pay, you're looking at $29.99 over the course of 5 months, okay? So a fabulous opportunity. Don't forget, we accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. We have about 6 to 22 left in each one of those sizes. Sizes 5 to 10. No half sizes on this one either. Okay, I know you love the anthill garnets, so we're going to talk about another anthill garnet piece right now. I like to think about Shop LC kind of like if you know someone at the dealership. You're going to go buy a car and you know someone that works there. They're probably going to help you get the better deal, right? Because you know them. They're your friend. Well, guess what? You know us here at Shop LC. We're going to get you the better deal at Shop Low Cost, okay? That's exactly what we're going to do. Take a look at this anthill garnet ring, okay? It is going to be a retail value of over $4,000, but we're going to be giving it to you for $199.99. What does that mean? Well, when you implement the budget pay and the promo code and all that good stuff, you're getting way more than 83% off. You're getting 83% off plus 25% off. That's about $40 over the course of 5 months for this, mixed in with your moissanite, and it is a floral inspiration, okay? You're going to have marquee cut anthill garnets in your petals. You're going to have a round garnet acting as your pistil. And then you're going to have round moissanite and round garnets all along the edges. And then you're going to have that's it. And then you have a tapered band. This is 18 karat vermeil rose gold. The rose is going to get its color from that beautiful copper. And then, of course, you have the foundation of the sterling silver. Ultra rich color opportunity. So, so beautiful. A fabulous silhouette. Look at the way it looks there. It's going to be symmetrical. You slice it in half. It's going to be the exact same thing on both sides. Usually this color is going to be tied to connection and romance. And it's a very, very modern style that incorporates the blooming design. So I think it's beautiful. Also, those marquees kind of outwardly facing, it almost reminds me of a sunburst design. That's going to kind of radiate the light outward, and so it's going to be more power on your finger. And I really love that as well. Very multi-directional look, and it's a top-heavy cluster, so it appears to have all the power there in the center. And then as far as the actual physical weight, I mean, it's not heavy at all. So really, really nice. This is at least a 2 carat 20 opportunity. A very balanced shank. And actually, I want you to notice that table lift because there is a little bit of an ornate artistry there. It is so, so pretty. That ornate aspect. Oh gosh, I mean, it's very unique. It's very unique. I think it kind of stands out from the rest. Whenever you have a warm tone like this in a gemstone, you obviously do want the metalwork to fit it, and so that's exactly what the rose gold does. And the yellow gold, it almost has more of a rosy feel. And I love that. Okay, really, really beautiful. Again, for an American sourced gemstone, really amazing, my friends. I am telling you, if you take advantage of the promo code and the budget pay. Whew, what a great deal, okay? Actually, you have the ability with all of what we're offering to lower this price point by far to $27, could be your lowest price, $27.74 over the course of 5 months. So I love this. It's absolutely amazing. We have 5 left in size 9, 4 left in size 10, 4 left in size 6, 14 left in size 7, and 13 left in size 8, okay? And then that's it. Okay, this is your shop 15. Fabulous. All right, my friends, don't forget we have the personal shopper number 888-835-2237. If you need any questions, let us know. Also, don't forget that every time you make a purchase, we're delivering one meal on your behalf through your purchase feeds. We've delivered over 58 million meals so far and counting. I'm pretty sure I'm going to walk in one day and DJ's going to say, hey, Danielle, we hit 59 million and then 60 million. And that's going to be a great day, my friends. So it's always nice to shop, but even more nice to shop when we know we're giving back. And that's awesome. Okay, we're going to move on to a fabulous necklace. This is going to be a pendant in your pear drop shape, okay? Beautiful, my goodness. You're going to have some marquee cut Tanzanian mint garnet. You're also going to have some round Tanzanian garnets and then a pear-shaped Tanzanian garnet. And then you're going to have moissanite. So all those are going to be in your rounds. You actually have a cluster of moissanites. This is a carat 30 opportunity, okay? 18 karat vermeil, yellow gold over sterling silver. And this necklace measures between 18 and 20 inches on the neckline. I love that the chain is integrated into the design. It is a fabulous piece. It kind of reminds me of something Cinderella or Anastasia would wear. I mean, just look at that. Fabulous, okay? A beautiful combination, and I love the metal work that goes with it, okay? So here you're going to have a hybrid brilliance, elongation, obviously, because it drapes it down. It's going to be very elongating for the neckline, also for the jawline. And I really love that it is, again, that rare pastel color, okay? High quality green garnet, absolutely. It's going to taper. It's going to have that tapered silhouette and a lot of focus, It's a very clean, very crisp looking necklace. If you did want it to wear it maybe with a choker or maybe with a standalone gold chain, I can definitely see that working. And then, of course, I think personally that you should pair this with your hoop earrings, which we showed you in your shop at 6, okay? Just so you know, that's what it looks like together, sold separately, but I think it's a fabulous combination. The pendant is lightweight. You have a clean silhouette. The pendant dangles. You can see that there. So if you're salsa dancing or just walking through the grocery store, you're going to be able to see that dangle in the most spectacular way. And, you know, it's not oversized. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's really just perfect, you know? And it transitions easily from day to night. You're wearing this baby at work, awesome. You know, wear this with a suit, wear this in the boardroom, awesome. You're wearing this baby to a gala, right? You're wearing it to your church, you know, functions. You have a special fundraiser to go to. This is awesome. Or if you're wearing it at home, hey, you get to feel good. That's your decision. You know, you have something beautiful, practical wearability, my friends. It's so lightweight, you're going to forget that it's there. Well, at least until someone compliments you. And then you're going to be like, oh, this little thing. Beautiful, versatile, layering opportunity, pastel green, and still limited in supply compared to emeralds, okay? But offered at a fraction of the cost compared to emeralds. So really excited about this. At least $1,300 is what you would spend if you shopped it somewhere else. Again, you don't have to take my word for it. After this show, type in these specifications. Type in this metalwork. Type in this carat weight. Type in this design. Type in these gemstones. Type in this length. All of it. Type it in. So type it in Google. Do whatever you got to do. Verify the info. You're going to see that you're looking at least a $1,300 value. But right now on the live stream, and we've thought about this for a long time, how can we thank our live streamers? Well, by giving you 25% savings, sometimes 30, sometimes more. But right now, 25% off. That's a huge discount because otherwise you would spend way more. This is a $189.99 necklace at Shop LC compared to $1,300 elsewhere. Okay. And then if you use that 25% discount and then you use the budget pay, no interest, that's $28.49 over the course of 5 months. Wowza, right? What a great deal. And my friends, pair this up with any of the rings, especially the mint garnet rings, and you will appreciate this thing. It is beautiful. Okay. Very lightweight. I think that's maybe my favorite part about it. It's so pretty. Also, I think this is something, you know, like it has that regal influence like Pocahontas. And by the way, Cleopatra was very, very famously known to love emeralds. And so this is a green variety, right? In the emerald, it's again made by trace elements of chromium and vanadium. So it has kind of the same structure. Think of it as like a cousin to the emerald. That's what you can do. Okay. Beautiful. But we only have 31 of them left. So comment down below, shop 16. I promise if we have more in any item, I will let you know. Sometimes we have 1,000 in stock. Sometimes we have 100 something. Right now, we're kind of all working less than like 40s. Less than 40 in stock of these pieces. So that's your shop 16. Okay, we're moving on back to our Malawi. This is going to be another hoop design, but it's actually unique. It's called your inside out hoop design. The reason it's called that is because you have the gemstones outside the hoop and inside. What does that mean? That means you have full coverage of sparkle, okay? Especially if you have your hair up, people are going to notice, right? So if you didn't have the inside out, if you didn't have the inside design, you're only going to see the sparkle on the outside. But because you have the inside and outside design, whoo, you're getting a really good opportunity. This is beautiful in every single way. You're going to have a round, luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, real diamonds, my friends. Really, really nice. This is going to be GH grading, so near colorless, and SI clarity, slightly included clarity. And it's actually called your moonlit spark earrings, okay? Really beautiful. You're going to have rhodium over sterling silver. The diameter of one of these hoops is going to be 1 inch, and this is going to come with your hinged closure. So you're not going to have to worry about the backs falling off or anything like that. Again, this is a real carbon crystal structure in the diamonds with oval garnets, okay? Really, really beautiful. What a value and what a sparkle opportunity. Again, because it comes from Malawi, you are going to be getting something that is a little bit more of a lively garnet opportunity as far as the saturation, okay? So it's beautiful. Maybe you want to call it a hybrid combination of like red and, I don't know, like purple, violet and I don't know, maybe some pink in there. I don't know. It depends what you see, but it's beautiful. This is not a color changing gemstone. However, it reads different colors, especially when you wear it against different colors. Like right here, you can see what it looks like against the black velvet, against my skin. Like it reads in a different tone every time. And then it's amplified by the bright white mirror-like surface finish of the rhodium over sterling silver. So I love that. You have prongs in all of these. Very refined, clean layout. Again, over 3,000 skilled artisans here at Shop LC. So this is fabulous. Hoops are amazing. These are lightweight. They're definitely statement pieces. Or, hey, I've seen people line up the hoops on all of their piercings. But either way, to have real diamonds with a real colored gemstone is amazing, especially from that Malawi region, okay? And this is going to be a premium grade opportunity. So again, really increasing in one of those fastest categories in fine jewelry. The colored gemstone category in fine jewelry especially is surging, okay? So really, really important. I want you to listen to this. You have almost 5 carats on your ears. That is a 4 carat 90 experience. And again, I say, really think about this. Most folks will go their whole lives without ever even owning half of a 1 carat of any gemstone, much less diamonds and garnets, okay? We have 37 of these left. After that, we're sold out, okay? Some of these pieces will get back in stock. Do I know which ones? No, I don't know. So don't risk it, okay? This is a 5-star rated item by verified buyers, and it's a fabulous piece. This is your shop 17. Okay, we're going to move on to something that's going to be your second most popular motif to ever exist on planet Earth. The first, if you recall, I said in your shop 3 ring is your cross, right? Represents your faith, hope, love, and a reminder of whose you are. And your second most popular motif, again, in this one, you don't have to speak the same language as someone or come from the same country as them to know what it means. It's your heart. Okay, what does the heart mean? It means love. It means passion. It means compassion. Okay, love for yourself, love for your neighbor, love for your family, love for anyone, right? Love for life. This is a beautiful piece. So look at that. Look at the width. I gotta show you this. The width is gonna be, I would say just about 2 centimeters. And then the height to measure is about 1.5 centimeters. Okay, look at this piece. First of all, you have enough room to engrave. If you wanted to engrave a special initial or a special date or a special, even a name, you definitely have room there. Look at that tapering. And then inside the band is stamped made in the USA as well as DeJoy 925. This is called your Twilight Romance ring. It is the most beautiful collection of garnets in your rounds held together by prongs. Now you're going to have some rose gold. Take a look at that. Take a look at the rose gold. Beautiful 18 karat vermeil rose gold, okay? Again, 75% purity with the sterling silver. I love this. This is a fabulous piece. Such a directional, emotional symbolism opportunity, right? For love. That is beautiful. Again, if you're somebody that wants to wear something not just because it's sparkly and pretty, but something because it means something. Maybe think ahead to the next Valentine's Day for your partner, for your mom, for your grandma. For your aunt, for your daughter, for your granddaughter. Look at this. Who would not want this on their finger? My goodness. And again, from a Malawi origin. Very high brilliance, very bright, very beautiful. 4 carat and a half, almost 5 carats, and a beautiful 2-tone opportunity because of the rose gold, okay? I Love the multi-stone layout. It is a cluster ring at its finest. You have super tight prongs working together there. And heart jewelry is always going to be in. It's like I say, hoops are always going to be in. The crosses are always going to be in, obviously. Studs are always going to be in. Other pieces go through the trends. This will not. This will maintain that luxury, satin, rich appearance no matter how many years into the future you look on, okay? It's a heart-shaped, beautiful gemstone jewelry piece that you get to own in your collection. Talk about the perfect gift-giving occasion. Think ahead to Christmas time. It's never too early. My friends, right now we have it in sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, okay? So I will tell you what, if you don't want to pay $2,000 at retail for something like this, then hop on this now, 89% off. That means $229.99. So if you do the budget pay, that's $46 over the course of 5 months. And then if you do the Live 25 promo code, it's in the chat below, that's even less, okay? So we have about maybe 1 to 11 left in each of those sizes. This is a premium gemstone, I might add. So yeah, definitely take advantage, my friends. What a fabulous piece. Okay, now we're going to move on to something so beautiful. It's called your Love Wave Ring. It's going to be your shop 19, and it's actually going to be crafted in 10 karat 10 karat rose gold. So that's going to be 41.7% purity mixed in with alloys for strength and for durability. And it's a really beautiful ring. I mean, my goodness. Now, first off the bat, it's going to come with your authentication guarantee card. Now, if you have some pieces of jewelry at home that you have not had a chance to get certified or appraised, please come to GemFest April 17th and 19th. We will offer appraisals offered at nominal costs. Appraisals do vary from town to town. However, you're getting the best deal here at Shop LC at your GemFest. So bring on your jewelry, especially if you have jewelry pieces that are broken. We will give you free jewelry repairs, okay? If you have jewelry pieces that are a little bit dusty, there we'll help you out. We'll clean them up for you, okay? For free. And then the appraisals again at nominal costs. In this case, for this ring, this is not certified, but it has the authentication guarantee card. What does that mean? That means it literally says on the card, it says, please retain this card as a guarantee of the authenticity and quality of your purchase. What does that mean? That means you have a third-party verification. They have the real deal. Why do we care about that? Well, number one, because it's a good brand, right? Luxoro, you know you're getting a quality opportunity. Number two, because you have real diamonds and you have proof through that authentication card that these are real diamonds, okay? Real mind of the earth, planet Earth diamonds. These are I2 clarity diamonds, and there is no vermeil. It is just your flat out 10 karat rose gold. Again, 41.7% purity, 10 parts gold of 24 total parts. Now, this baby is lightweight as can be. It is 4.30 grams, and it's a wave design. So it kind of almost resembles an infinity in the shoulders, but it's a wave. And that is going to be representative of flow, of continuity, of emotional connection. And it is so, so beautiful with a double halo of diamonds. You have not one halo, but 2 halos of diamonds in your rounds, also held together by prongs, and then a gorgeous oval shaped magenta garnet. Very, very nice. Well, look at the magenta brilliance, right? Really beautiful, classic fine jewelry. Look at the way the light goes through the stone. I mean, my goodness, if I had a flashlight, I would show it. Actually, hold on. I'm going to show you. Look at the way oh yeah, let me move my finger, hold on. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the way the light flows through that. That is so, so beautiful. So I love that. I also love that it looks good even outside. You know, you don't need a special flashlight. It's a romantic color palette, okay? So much love here, my friends. What a symbolic piece of jewelry. Symbolic of the waves, right? I come, you guys know, from the Rio Grande Valley. South Padre Island, Texas is where my family lives. That's where my home is. It's where home is always going to be. And for me, I love a wave design any day, all day, every day, okay? For me, it reminds me of being by the water, which is the best calming place that I could possibly be with my family. So I love the wave design. Absolutely beautiful. It is so amazing. And again, maybe it brings you back to a place that you love, right? By the water, by the ocean. Maybe you went on a cruise. So, so amazing to have the wave design with a solid gemstone presence of your garnet, and your diamonds. Wow. Okay. a wonderful long-term value here. Pass this down, keep that, make it a pass down through the generations, a legacy piece. My grandma had rings that she gave to my mom. I always talk about this. My mom gave them to me, and now I wear them and I love them, right? My Aunt Dolly has some beautiful pieces that she's given me and my sister. Beautiful. And my mom has beautiful pieces that she's given me. Beautiful, right? So much opportunity to be able to have something that honestly means something to you and is not just sparkly and pretty, but can be passed down. And I think that's really, really a beautiful opportunity. Maybe it starts with you. Maybe it starts with this ring with you. This is an $8,000 ring, and in some cases will be going up to $10,000. But if you don't want to drop that much cash on something like this, okay, because guarantee at a traditional retail store, jewelry store, they're not going to offer you budget pay. It's you pay a one-time fee and that's it. But if you don't want to spend that much, we're offering this to you for a really good price point right now. It's 78% off. That's $1,700 range. Think about that. $8,000 to $10,000 down to $1,700 range. That is $1,734 with 99 cents. And if you wanted to stop there, go ahead. But I don't recommend that. I recommend you use the budget pay, and I recommend you use the promo code. It's in the chat below. In which case, better deal. In which case, that brings your price down to $260 with 24 cents over the course of 5 months. Okay? What a fabulous piece, my friends. Absolutely. You cannot go wrong with Luxoro. You cannot go wrong with the authentication card as proof that you have a real diamond, so no one's ever going to question you about it. This is great for so many things, and proof that you have the real deal garnet. Okay? Real metalwork, real everything. So yeah, this is a no-brainer. Okay? Now I will tell you some good news. We have some half sizes in this ring. Right now we're looking at your sizes 5 all the way to your size 12. We do have some half sizes available, so yay, but not many. Only 2 to 3 left in each of those sizes. My goodness, at least in some of the other pieces we had maybe going up to 11 or 20. Here it's only 2 or 3 in every one of those sizes, 5 to 12. Half sizes included. Okay. So far, I don't see we've run out of any sizes. So there's that. Okay. So that's your shop 19. My friends, please take advantage of this piece. What a generational piece. What a beautiful piece. And even if you don't want to pass it down, you want to keep it for yourself. I understand that. Keep it. Keep it forever. This is your shop 19. Okay. We're going to move on. This next piece is going to have also a Luxoro authentication card, a guarantee card. It is going to be your shop 20. And because it's Luxoro, you're going to have diamonds in there. Keep this card somewhere safe as you would your certifications and appraisals. Maybe you want to keep it in a weatherproof folder. Maybe you want to keep it away from prying hands. Maybe you want to keep it in a safe. Whatever you want to do. Absolutely fabulous. This comes straight from New York City for that third-party authentication, okay? This is a fabulous ring. I want you to notice the table lift and the windowing, first and foremost. This is a 10-karat yellow gold premium tanzanite mint garnet. We're going back to a mint garnet here. Now, this is I2 Clarity Diamonds, okay? I2 Clarity Diamonds. These are fabulous pieces, real diamonds. And you have some, hold on. Okay, you have 2 diamonds in the trapezoids. And then you have tapered baguettes and all the rest, okay? To me, this also kind of looks like a snowflake. And then you're going to have some round diamonds in there too. So think about that. You have tapered baguettes, you have trapezoids, and you have rounds, all in your diamonds in this halo. Whew, this is definitely at the top of my list. And then your eyes cannot overlook that oval Tanzanian mint garnet. Absolutely fabulous. We have 2 left in size 8. We have 1 left in your size 6. We have 2 left in size 7, 1 left in size 9. Honestly, I'm not even going to read the rest because it's only about 1 or 2 left in each one of those sizes. Good news and bad news. Bad news is we ran out of size 10.5 and 11. Good news is we still have sizes 5 to 10 with half sizes. Don't think about, typically I'm like this size in my ring finger or my index finger. No, think outside the box. Maybe this is your pinky ring. Maybe this is your thumb ring. There's nothing so beautiful. I mean, look at the thumb ring. Like, that's a beautiful classic opportunity. Have some fun, my friends. This is 41.7% purity, fine jewelry investment. I am not a financial advisor, but I have talked at length with Cheryl Els about this and Becky Booker, our incredible gemologist at Shop LC. And who would deny that you have an investment piece when you have diamonds, you have a minted garnet from Tanzania, and you have 10 karat yellow gold. There is no foundation of sterling silver here. This is flat up, straight up, pure yellow gold, my friends, with the alloys mixed in. This is beautiful. It is a fabulous piece. You have stone stability. These babies are not going to fall off with those prongs, and you really, really have a fabulous alternative, again, if you're looking at something different than maybe an emerald or maybe any of your other green gemstones. We have so many, right? Your savarite, garnets, etc. So a beautiful piece. I think this is also kind of a traditional piece because it just, I don't know, it's the center gemstone, the halo, and the simple band. No distractions, right? I like that. I'm a fan of tradition. I love that. Inside the band is going to be your stamp to 10, or your stamp rather 10K. So again, you have the authenticity in the band alone. And then on the other side, actually that's all it says, 10K. So very, very nice, okay? I love this piece. It is fabulous. And I think it would go great with your band ring that I showed you earlier, which is going to be your shop. Let me see here. Your shop 7, okay? I don't know. There's something about the way that these work together that I think would look really, really good. But have some fun, mix and match however you wish, okay? This is your shop 20, my friends. We are moving on down the line because we have still so much to show you. We have 2 more pieces before we end this show, okay? But absolutely fabulous. Now, the next piece I'm going to show you is going to be a AAA grade Orissa rhodolite garnet. It is called your Midnight Desire ring. So beautiful. And it is 4 carats on the finger. Oh boy. And I'm going to tell you what, you can wear it all day long because I've been wearing it for the past 2 hours on my hand. I forget it's there until I look at it and then I'm like, whew, oh yeah, I forgot that thing is there. So pretty. AAA grade, my friends. Your quad A is going to be the best variety you can possibly get. Your triple A is going to be a top tier color grading opportunity. It is vivid, it has fabulous saturation, and it is a superb clarity, okay? There is nothing that can go wrong with a AAA grade. This is an oval Orissa rhodolite garnet, and it's a part of your Mirage collection, which is an increasingly highly sought after collection here at Shop LC. So this is actually a Mirage collection that's a little different. Sometimes it comes with circles, or rounds or ovals in the open work, but here the open work is in a heart shaped. So I actually really like this. Maybe this is an anniversary gift. Maybe this is a non-traditional wedding gift. Maybe this is a just because gift for you or for a loved one. Maybe, just maybe, this is, well, actually, it's really for anything. Hearts can go for any occasion. And even in the under gallery, you can see all the hearts. Absolutely beautiful. Look at a dominant focal presence with that beautiful oval there in the center. Okay, you do have some elevated prongs there. You can notice from the profile. This is super lightweight. It's called your midnight ring because the color effect appears to deepen in the evenings. So I think that's awesome. The dynamic tone is going to shift. And I like that. I think it's a really, really beautiful piece. Okay. So, with that said, I will tell you, this is a $7,000 ring. You're getting it for 86% savings. Now, don't get me wrong. It's still going to hold that $7,000 baseline value today and tomorrow at least, right? Everything could change within maybe 24 or 48 hours. But for now, that's where your safe line is going to be, about $7,000 of a value. It's still going to have that value of 7K minimum. But the difference is you're not paying that to get it and to house it and to have it at home forever. You are paying $934 and change. And if you use the Live25 promo code, you're paying less. And if you use the budget pay, that means $187 over the course of 5 months. Interest-free payments, okay? For 10 karat yellow gold, 4 carats, a Mirage collection, which is like a brand name, and then AAA grading. Remember, most of the roughs, unfortunately, that they mine, they go bye-bye because they're not good enough for fine jewelry. It's like we puff it out, we polish it, we figure it out to make it into the fine jewelry pieces, but most of them won't make it. This one did. Okay. This is your shop 21, my friends. What a great deal. Isaac, welcome, Isaac. I made $21 in tips so far. Well, Isaac, that is awesome. Congratulations. I know the day started out slow, but you are having a turnaround. Pretty cool. Isaac, it's nice to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. This is my last show. You tuned in at the end, but I'm very glad that you tuned in. You said you would drop by and you did. So thank you, my friend. Listen, Isaac, tomorrow I'm going to be on your shows as well at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. Okay. So it's going to be a great time. For sure. And I appreciate you. Let me know what's for dinner. Oh, need $79 tomorrow. Yep. Isaac, I hear you. That's funny. It's funny because like we're always working on that. Now we need Hassan and Miss Pat. Last show ever. Last show ever? No, but I will be back tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Isaac, what's for dinner, my friend? What is for dinner? Let me know. There's your promo code. I mean, your cough coming on. Oh, because of the cold weather over there? That's probably what I think. Like, how cold is it? How cold is it over there? Let me know. Okay, guys, we're running out of time. We have one item left. Your finale item. Have a great day. Isaac, thank you. You have a great day too. Many blessings, my friend. Talk soon. Thank you, friend. I'll respond to your messages as soon as possible. Okay, guys, this is a last item, your finale item. We have 11 left in your size 6.5. We have 32 left in your size 7.25, and we have 13 left in your size 8 inches. Okay, 3 different sizes. It doesn't matter what size your wrist is. It matters how you want it to sit on your wrist. Maybe you want this to sit loose on your wrist. Maybe you want it to sit tighter in somewhere in between. Maybe you want to pair this up with one of your other garnet pieces. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is going to have a tab insert, okay? And they even put an oval demantoid garnet there on the tab insert. Really, really special. They didn't even have to do that, but they did. You're fine, because I was going to call off to watch you. That's right. You're right. You have to call in sick tomorrow to watch all my shows. I'm going to hold you to it. Otherwise, minus 100 points. Isaac, thank you, my friend. Hopefully you have a good dinner. Okay, what a beautiful piece. The back side of the tab insert is going to be stamped 925 to Joy. And I'm going to tell you what. All of these bracelets are going to be a 9-carat 65 opportunity, and they're all offered at the same price. So if you get the larger size, you're getting technically more coverage for the same price. This is a $5,000 bracelet. You're getting it for $59.99 on budget pay and the promo code. This is your Shop 22. And my friends, this is a fabulous way to end the show. I love this piece, absolutely. Only 32 left though in size 7.25, etc. So hop on it now, my friends. Again, I'll see you at GemFest April the 17th and 19th. I hope to see you here. It's going to be a great time, but again, don't shed a tear if you miss out. We are going to host another one, and we'll give you the details on that as well. We're happy that you joined in. I want to say a special thank you to DJ and everyone who has been watching. Really appreciate you. Again, there's your personal shopper number. Don't forget to spring into joy with your sweepstakes at shoplc.com. And remember, we shine brighter together. So let's keep sparkling with purpose. All right. Many blessings, my friends. Good night. Sweet dreams. We'll see ya.